Hi boys and girls, hope you're well. Happy Monday, and I hope you've had a lovely weekend and had lots of fun in the snow yesterday. So good morning Brona, good morning Joshua, good morning Abby, good morning Aoife, good morning Oscar, good morning Riley, good morning Ben, good morning Faye, good morning Isabella, good morning Barack, good morning Chris, good morning Ruben Murphy, good morning Ruben Graham, good morning Lucy, good morning Elena, good morning Harper, and good morning Kaya. So I am here this morning to read you a lovely story, and we've read this in school, and I think this is one of Sarah's favourites because she loves to read it, and this is called A Squash and a Squeeze, and it's written by a lovely lady called Julia Donaldson, and we love Julia, don't we, because she writes the Gruffalo. So let's see what our story's about, but before we do that, what do we always do? Let me think. Yes, so we sit lovely with our hands on our knees and we have good looking at the book and Julianne, and we have lovely listening ears so we can hear our story. And boys and girls, you have to listen very, very carefully because you see when the story's over, I'm going to ask you a few questions to make sure that you're listening. So are you ready? Here we go. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and gruss. "There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your hen," said the wise old man. "Take in my hen? What a curious plan." Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It was pokey for one and it's tiny for two. My nose is a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your goat," said the wise old man. "Take in my goat? What a curious plan." Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. The little old lady cried, "Oh, glory be! It was tiny for two and it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your pig," said the wise old man. "Take in my pig? What a curious plan." So she took in her pig, kept chasing the hen, and raiding the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore! It was titchy for three, and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take in your cow," said the wise old man. "Take in my cow? What a curious plan." Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze." And she said, "Wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." "Take them all out," said the wise old man, "but then I'll be back where I first began." So she opened the window and out flew the hen. "That's better. At last I can sneeze again." She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow. "Just look at my house. It's enormous now." "Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for five. It's gigantic for one. There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. The end. Now, boys and girls, were you listening very carefully? Because I've got a few questions for you. So the first question is, who did the little old lady ask for help? So who did the little old lady ask to help her because she thought her house was a squash and a squeeze? Well done. It was the wise old man. So the wise old man had lots and lots of answers for the lady, didn't he? So what was the first animal that he asked the old lady to bring into her house? The first animal. And it laid an egg. Yes, that's right. It was the hen. And the hen laid an egg, didn't she? And then knocked over the jug. So, one more question, because I know that you were really, really listening and you are going to be able to answer this one. So, which animal danced on the lady's table? They did a little jig and did a little boogie on the lady's table. Who was it? Yes, that's right. It was the cow, wasn't it? Well done, boys and girls. Well, I really enjoyed that story and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I hope you are having lots of fun at home. And we've got some lovely activities for you this week that you can do with mummies and daddies, okay? So have a lovely week. Stay safe. Remember to wash your hands. And be good for mummy and daddy. So thank you so much, boys and girls, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.